Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 25 of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. Sorry. I had a little freak out. I thought my audio was screwed. I'm like, oh crap! Why is my volume reading 0 for the game? Then I realized the game doesn't have any sound playing at the moment. CzarThwomp intellect for the win. Big brain moment. Lamiroir and Machi Tobai recall their relationship. In particular, their unique arrangement over the years before visiting our country.
Lamiroir and her pianist, they would always walk together, she leading him by the hand. Even when they got on stage, she would lead him straight to the piano. She would walk all the way over there with him.
That's right, because he was blind. She led him all the time, never letting him go. All times. Yet, we have just learned something that makes the arrangement particular indeed. Machi could see! Why did they have to keep up this act the whole time? Well, was it part of their, performance? I think there's a simple explanation. Machi did not need to be led by the hand at all. That can only mean one thing.
Really?
Really, it was all the other way around. The one who needed to be led by the hand was Lamiroir! What is this?
Sorry, just want to double check. Okay, good. Okay, everything's good.
So you mean to say that Lamiroir she's... Yes, Your Honor! Lamiroir is blind!
What?
Order! This is crazy, Buster Gavin!
Is it now?
Please shed some sanity on this madness! The defense has made an outrageous claim!
The only thing outrageous I see about the defense is his vast forehead. Yet I see it not vast in vain this time. He's quite correct.
But that makes no sense!
Yeah, wasn't she supposed to be the landscape painter in sound or something?
Well, since we have her here, why not ask Lamiroir herself? I believe she is still in the witness waiting room.
Apollo, what does this mean for our case?
Don't ask me, I have no idea how she could see. I haven't even imagined up till now. Marilyn, bring in Lamiroir.
Lamiroir, it pains me deeply to call you before us again this way, and yet I must. Please, do not be concerned on my behalf. Sorry.
Those eyes, she really can't see, really?
It is true. How funny it is that a tiny little lie in the Burkinian countryside would one day grow to entangle the entire world.
So you are...
Yes, as I mentioned before, I have no memory of the time before I became Lamiroir. Not too that my memory is beginning darkness. The word light has no meaning for Lamiroir.
I see.
You may recall me saying something towards the beginning of this trial, her forehead.
What's that?
I believe I said it was unfortunate this crime had no direct witnesses.
Oh.
Now, Lamiroir, I must ask you to stand once more. Will you testify to the court about your eyes? Of course. It was never my intention to deceive any of you. May I begin, Your Honor?
Yes, of course. Though I admit I'm a little lost here. I think we're all a little lost here, Your Honor.
I have no memory of the light. I debuted in the world of darkness and sound. My producer came up with my PR line before he knew this. So, silly as it may sound, I had to pretend I could see. Everyone on my staff knew, of course, but no one others.
But this is a murder trial.
I apologize. It was part of my contract, you see. I was to keep my blindness a secret, no matter what. Music is everything for me. I never imagined something like this would. She told us the truth in the beginning. When she said she saw nothing.
Very well. Does the defense have anything to add? I'd like to cross-examine.
But why is there a lot to ask?
There was one thing in her testimony that bothered me.
Perhaps it is best we let you get it out of your system. Someday you'll come to understand the importance of thinking for yourself.
Very well, the defense may proceed. However, be aware this court will not tolerate questions deemed too stressful to the witness. Okay, there was one part that bothered me. Just let me ask about that and I'll be happy.
Okay.
When you say your staff, do you include Mr. LeTouse?
Of course, he was my manager.
So he knew, and that's what's been bugging me. Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
I believe I know what is bothering our young defense attorney. You are thinking of when you discovered the body, yeah?
Is he right, Pop Hollow?
Yes, I was. He's alive! Mr. LeTouse, can you hear me?
Cold, so cold. Witness,
You're cold! Don't worry! You're going to be fine! Help is on the way!
can't see.
Hey, get there, Mr. LeTouse, tell me! What was the witness?
The witness is sorry, Glen. We have to see this cutscene every 5 seconds of freaking LeTouse dying!
Mr. LeTouse told me to ask the witness, and he named you! Why would he do that? He knew you were blind!
I don't know.
What did I just say? You need to learn to think for yourself.
Meaning what?
There is no mystery here if you recall everything he said. Think of his last words once more.
The witness, Siren. We've heard that many times, along with a little play acting by our defense, in which he would lay down on the floor.
I remember them well myself, but this statement is not what I refer. I meant what he said before that.
Before? What came before that?
Oh! That's right, he tried to tell you. When he said can't see, he wasn't talking about himself. He was talking about the witness.
I see.
Too bad the defense did not. Well, her forehead. Try relaxing and looking at the facts first next time.
Ah! Order!
Recall Lamiroir's earlier testimony.
I was on my way from the stage to the backstage exit. There were 2 shots. I couldn't do anything to stop it.
But she couldn't have heard those gunshots. I thought we proved that.
That is not the most important point here. The moment he was shot, Mr. LeTouse witnessed her through that window. Why else would he have named her as a witness?
Ah!
But I really did hear them. 2 gunshots and the man's voice.
Unfortunately, such a thing was impossible. The window was closed. We have already run a simulation, of course.
But it was so clear. If I heard that voice again, I would know it in an instant.
Your Honor! What is it, bailiff? Can't you see we're in session here? We have the results back from the investigation. The investigation?
The Interpol numbers that Mr. LeTouse left us.
Well, let's hear it. We will continue this cross-examination afterwards. Detective Crescent, your report, please.
I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you found that answer intriguing.
Quick work is always Daryan.
Well, tell us about the number. Is the defendant the secret agent?
IPXX3140206. The agent registered under this number was Romain LeTouse.
What?
Our undercover Interpol agent was Mr. LeTouse himself. He was apparently in the middle of an operation.
So when he wrote those letters,
he was trying to tell us his own identity, and a cautious killer tried to wipe them away. Mr. LeTouse was an undercover Interpol agent, so him being Lamiroir's manager
was just a cover, most likely.
There's one other more detail I found.
Well,
yes, sir. Well, out with it.
It concerns that 44 caliber revolver, the matter weapon. Apparently it belonged to Romain LeTouse. He had an Interpol permit to carry firearms, and the registration number on that revolver matched.
So the victim was killed with his own weapon, which makes sense. It's hard to imagine someone who wasn't an Interpol agent with such a large revolver.
So the victim was an Interpol agent on an undercover op. I wonder how that ties into everything.
It's gotta tie in somewhere, you think.
Yeah, somehow. Thanks for looking into that, Detective Crescent. It's a great help.
Oh, no problem at all, Your Honor. I'll be heading out. Hold it. Wait.
Lamiroir, is something the matter?
That voice just now.
Daryan?
Mr. Daryan, is it? It was him, I am sure of it.
It was him.
You aren't saying!
That voice I heard talking to Mr. LeTouse. I heard the gunshots fired. It was him. It was Mr. Daryan.
Is this some kind of a joke? Why must I lose my loved ones? Justice, why do you take my loved ones away? What?
No, why?
The courtroom fell into such a chaotic state the trial had to be suspended temporarily. I'd never seen that happen before. Of course, it's not every day that you get an accusation like that one. Lamiroir, figuring Daryan across it. Not only is he a guitarist, he's a detective. Could it really have been his voice Lamiroir heard? Things were changing fast, and frankly, I was sure I could keep up with it.
Hey, no wimping out now, Polly.
Okay, next investigation session.
Hey, Polly.
What?
Well, you know, actually nothing. I mean something, or maybe not.
Out with it! The suspense is giving me an ulcer!
Well, you know, the trial today, I was thinking, if you gave it a score, what score would you give it?
-5! Score of G! I guess it would be, or maybe, well... Bah! I'm just as bad as you!
See, it's so vague.
Clearly. Much avoid a guilty verdict, which is something, though I can't say I'm any less confused about the case.
I asked Interpol about that number. I'm sure you'll find that answer intriguing. IPXX3142006. The agent read sound of that number was Romain LeTouse.
And the victim, Mr. LeTouse. Who would have guessed he was actually an undercover Interpol agent? What a mess! And we don't have any idea what he was investigating.
Well, true, but we know who shot him now. Lamiroir told the whole court. Wait, that voice just now. It was him, I am sure of it. That voice I heard, talking to Mr. LeTouse, when I heard the gunshots fire. It was him, it was Mr. Daryan. It's another mystery, Polly. I love mysteries.
I don't! Speaking of mysteries, what's Mr. Wright up to? I wouldn't mind asking his opinion.
Now that you mention it, I haven't seen Daddy around.
What? Is he some kind of stray that just wanders in and out at will?
I wouldn't say that, but he has been going out a lot. Sometimes secret mission, he said.
Yeah, meanwhile, Phoenix, he's at the local Big Willie's with Maya, who's just devouring burger. Come on, Maya! I need to help out Apollo and Truzy.
Nick, I'm eating burgers! You can't rush on, Nick!
Okay, Maya, just look, can I please leave? And then Pearl's just behind Phoenix.
Mr. Nick, you're not leaving here. I will end you if you get out of that booth, Mr. Nick. You are on a date with Mystic Maya.
Top secret!
Anyways, you can't just rely on him to save the day. And you got me to help you. We'll be fine.
We're doomed. Fine. Right. Well, time's a wasting, as they say. Let's investigate.
That's the spirit.
Okay, any different text?
Mr. Charlie, the Pine Plant. Huh? His leaves are looking a little brown.
Good morning, Mr. Charlie. Mr. Charlie, your leaves.
Maybe you weren't giving him enough water.
Frickin' Charlie! Poor Charlie! First Maya's trying to drown him with water, with too much water. Then Emma's trying to kill him with weird acid spray. And now Trucy's dehydrating him.
No, it must be stress. He's worried about the new recruit at the office.
Hey, don't blame it on me! You're watering him, right?
It was Daddy's turn to water him this week.
Mr. Wright has been away on top secret mission, no?
I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. This is all my fault. I'll watch you soon. Promise.
The strange slip box clears at me from the wall.
No matter
how many times I see that there, it still strikes me as odd.
Really? I guess I got used to it after growing up with it always around the house.
What kind of home did you grow up in?
I'd hide it there when we play hide and seek. You just get in, slide the sections around, and you're impossible to find.
I bet you would be. A fan photograph showing one of Trucy's favorite magicians. She talks to it daily for good luck, I hear.
I almost forgot. I hope I become a famous grand magician. I hope I become a big jerk like you. Oh, I hope Polly becomes an ace attorney. There, all done.
I suppose if you're going to talk to inanimate objects, the photo isn't so bad.
Freaking Trucy praying to the photo of Zachramiah. Trucy praying to her god of jerkiness.
Shua shua booba. Help me be a jerk. Uba uba do. Help me screw over the world.
How's your magic coming along?
Well, I've been working on my cups and balls routine.
Freaking darn it, Trucy. At this point, you're gonna have to have an 18 and up show. First Patrick Panties, now cups and balls routine.
They're big balls, Polly.
Is that the one where the balls move under one cup to another?
That's right, the very same. Here, watch.
Freaking, why do I imagine that Trucy, one of her part-time things is just doing 3-card Monty outside the Borscht Bowl?
First, I put one of the cups over the ball. Then I snap my fingers. Ta-da! The ball's under the other cup.
It's not there.
Watch me pull something out of my magic panties.
Nice try!
Guess I know what I'll be doing tonight. Practicing. You can be my audience, Polly.
I've seen some restaurants that have real food to show what's on the menu.
I have too, but I know something strange. One time there was a sandwich without any lettuce. Like it disappeared by magic.
No, that was Maya just doing her intervention.
I will not allow lettuce to be on this sandwich. It pollutes it with its vegginess.
I'm sure someone just swiped the lettuce and ate it.
Or Maya swiped it and threw it in a trash can because she feels that's where all vegetables belong.
Wait, the sandwich. You didn't. Polly, you shouldn't eat sample food no matter how hungry you are.
I'm not paid up! Just how hard up do you think I am?
Polly, I know how hard up you are. We don't pay you, Polly.
That's one of those hats that you pull things out, right?
Of course, my hat's like a little universe. Bigger on the inside than on the outside.
That reminds me of a sci-fi show I used to watch.
Incidentally, my pocket's a little universe too, and my panties and
I got the idea!
and my tummy, Polly. It's like an endless void. Well, have that some tea. Here you go.
This is what, yeah, Edgeworth is teaching Trucy about tea. Darn it right, I have to teach someone in your family about tea. Good, Trucy, good. Bring some sanity to this family.
Thanks. That's nice. Well, this is not the time to be drinking tea.
Nonsense, right? Nonsense, Justice. Any time is the time to be drinking tea. Drink the tea, Justice.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, I'm not in the mood for tea.
You will be in the mood for tea, or I will be cutting your pay.
But you're not my boss.
That's what you think.
That's right. We have to get investigating. That was a close call. We almost relaxed.
There are several books of magic mixed in with the legal books on the shelves. I dusted them recently. Doesn't like the Gleam and Clean books.
But yet no one reads them. No one has read the books. No one has ever read the books. Hell, I'm not even sure if Mia read the books. July 9th, attendance center, visitor's room.
Machi may not be guilty, but he's still a suspect.
But they don't have any decisive evidence.
Yeah, but only someone as small as him could have gotten out of that room.
Right, the air vent.
And he lied.
Lied?
Machi nobody can see.
Machi.
Speak of the devil.
He looks like he's doing okay.
I forget, why did we come here? It's not like we can talk to him or anything.
Words are overrated. Feelings are what matter, Polly.
It's kind of hard to build a court case on feelings. I mean, we're still one game away from that. But since we're here anyways, might as well get what I want to say off my chest.
If you need someone to complain to, I'll listen.
I think she's actually worried for me.
What, she think Apollo's gonna get into a fight with Machi?
I
think he said, I am sorry I cannot speak your language. You are very beautiful. You are a very beautiful fair maiden.
This is why I never trust a translator.
So, what did you think of the trial today?
It's bad.
Phew, I'm glad he doesn't understand English at all. If he did, he would have been scared out of his mind by that trial.
Hey, also it ends well. You have to be more goal-oriented. If he's not guilty, we win.
No, if he's innocent, we win. Machi might not understand English, but I bet he gets that better than you.
Huh?
I'm glad Lamiroir testified. What a great person. She even got Machi off the hook by naming another suspect.
Daryan of the Governors, that detective. I wonder if Machi knows what happened. I mean, he could have followed how the trial went and all. If no one told him there's a new suspect, how would he know? Hey!
What is it, Polly?
No, it's nothing. I wasn't imagining it.
Imagine what, Polly?
It just, I couldn't help but feel that, I don't know, Machi. He doesn't understand what we're saying, right?
How could he? He's a young Burgundian. He doesn't speak English.
Yeah, boy, Bristol's reacting.
That is because Burgundians lie all the time. Lying is the only way they know. Maybe it's malfunctioning. Or it's scared because you keep making those I'm so mad faces.
Was I that bad? Machi lied about not being able to see. But what if he's not all, that's all he lied about?
If you're curious that, there's only one thing to do. You should ask him.
I think it'll take something big to give him some kind of undeniable evidence. We'll be back, Machi!
So, Machi, you can see, right?
Yes, can see you ugly.
Machi can see and Lamiroir can't. The whole world's gone topsy-turvy. Sorry, Polly. I don't know what we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna get any information about Machi. Which makes sense.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Okay, let's move out. Let's move out. Okay, right, anything agency. We can't go to the Coliseum. We have to go back to the anything agency and then Sunshine Coliseum. Yes, the Governors have a blimp. Ja, we are taken to the skies.
It's no domain, it's no frontier safe from the Governors.
Apollo goes to this. Yeah, in the fifth in Dual Destinies, Solomon Starbuck. He goes into space. He's just flying. He's flying the Hat-2 rocket. And then all of a sudden he sees Klavier playing guitar in some air bubble. Space rock!
Woo, what a great day. It's perfect weather for sleuthing.
The weather matters for the investigation.
Don't some days just feel like magic days or defense days?
Sure, let's get started, shall we?
Right on. Show us your stuff, Polly.
What stuff?
Your voice training. This is the perfect place for it.
I did not at home, thanks.
There's no need to be shy. Keep that up and you'll never make it on the big stage.
I'm happy in the courtroom, thank you. I am a lawyer.
Then you're in luck because it's lawyer weather today. Don't you just want to face the blue sky? Shut up, objection.
Look, the weather's nothing to do with lawyers. Let's get going already.
Yes, Larry. Look, yeah, Larry having some date in the background.
What's that? Creature there!
Ew, that's the police mascot, the blue badger.
It's life-size!
Haven't you seen them around town, patrolling the streets?
Freaking, if those things were actively patrolling the streets, no one would ever commit crimes.
Yes, now even Law and Order has a mascot.
I'd run from that thing even if I wasn't a criminal. Why does its head wobble like that when it walks? It's freaky!
I don't think you're showing true blue badger spirit, Polly.
Freaking, if Edgeworth saw the blue badger going around, he'd be freaking out.
Look, a blimp.
Those balloons actually have ad banners on them.
Let's see. Big sale. All shirts 50% off.
Oh, it's an ad for the department store next door.
Sure, I would have thought that Apollo would have noticed the Governor blimp. The Governor dirigible.
Sunshine Coliseum sure is living up to its name today.
It's huge. And Mr. Yahoo's got played on that enormous stage. I'm so jealous. Someday I'll fight my first battle on this stage.
Battle?
Well, yeah, it's a coliseum, isn't it?
Oh, they don't do gladiatorial contests at this place anymore, Trucy.
Really? I had no idea. I wonder why they stopped.
Sometimes I worry about her.
Please, that's because Trucy, she just overpower everyone. Like I said, Trucy, she'd fight dirty. She would punch, she would bite, she would poke, she would jab, she would kick. Just no spot of your body would be safe from Trucy. She'd take out a rope from her magic hands and start strangling the crap at you, or a roll of toilet paper. Yeah, Trucy would use the toilet paper. It would fit in with her theme of being Phoenix's daughter, with Phoenix's love of cleaning the toilets. Anyways, I think that would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer. If you come back for the next one, if you'd like to like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. With that, I'll see you next time. Bye.